if you're looking for a shoulder holster, I just got one here. It's made by Gunflower. I'm gonna talk. This one is for actually it's for my Glock 17, but it's a all leather shoulder holster. And if you're looking to carry concealed with a shoulder holster, let's take a look at this one and see if it's got some features you like. All right, so to start off, you'll see it's got an X that crosses in your back. You'll have your shoulder holster for this is going to be on your left side, so you can do a right-handed draw. Then on your right side, you're going to have your spare mags. So we've got a double mag pouch, and we've got the pistol on the left. It's actually got a pretty good balance. So weight-wise, we've got 2 loaded mags on one side, we got the loaded Glock on the other. For a lightweight frame like that, that's actually a pretty good balance. So if you're looking for a nice balanced rig, the shoulder holster, having those 2 mags on the other side does give you kind of a nice balanced feel. Let's get into some of the construction of this. So across your back, you're going to have this like an X brace. And what you're going to see with this Gunflower one, it's all leather. It's pretty well built. And these aren't rivets; these are hinges. So when you get this thing adjusted to your own back, your own measurements, your own height and size, once you get all the straps adjusted, you're going to get a little bit of flexibility in how this thing is going to sit across your back. So this is kind of a cool little feature to have this X. And like I said, you do have the double mag, and it's adjustable for different size mags. We've got multiple snaps here. But this is for that Glock 17, and there is a nice compressed feel, and it is adjustable if you want to have that thing. You don't want your mags sliding around, knocking around, falling out on you. So it is adjustable, and the snaps are adjustable. So when you get them closed, we know it's going to be secured, right? And they got this belt loop. This is going to secure to the belt on your pants, so it's not going to be knocking around as you're running, or if you're moving. This won't be bouncing around on you. We look at the holster itself. Again, it's going to be adjustable. It fits this Glock frame just about perfectly, but it is a nice snug fit. We do have an elastic keeper here, so as that snap comes across, this thing's not gonna wiggle. It's not gonna wobble. It's not gonna move around on you. If you had to run with this on, it's not gonna bounce around on you. And again, just like on the other side, it's gonna secure to your belt. So we've got a real secure. Magazine's got a real secure holder for the gun, and you have that concealed shoulder holster rig. All right, so you can see how this is going to fit. I've got that Glock underneath my left armpit, and I got the strap that's going to go to my belt, and I got that double mag pouch that's going to secure on the other side. Now, when my son was wearing this, he really liked this fit. He thought maybe the gun sat a little bit low for him, where I'm a little bit shorter than he is, so it's a little bit more my armpit. For him, it was a little bit closer down to his ribs, but he's over 6'3", so that may not be an issue for you. The things that he really liked about it, he thought it was really secure when he's moving around. You put a jacket on and you're concealed. The things I didn't really like is that it is secured on both sides, and it's made me kind of rigid. Like if I wanted to bend over and grab a briefcase or a suitcase or pick up my duffel bag, I couldn't bend to the side. I had to turn and bend forward. That may not be an issue for you. It was for me. But with those leather like harness straps, once that thing's in, it kind of give me a little bit of rigid feel. All right, and it's going to take me a while to get used to this underneath my jacket. I felt like a robot. Like I said, that may not be an issue for you, and it wasn't for my son, but it kind of was for me a little bit. Like I said, it probably won't be for everybody, but definitely was for me. The construction, what makes this a great thing, this leather harness, it's going to be like secured to you and strapped down, buckled down, and belted in. That's kind of the thing that kind of keeps me from moving freely. Minor complaint, but could be a little bit significant if I was doing something very active. If I'm standing as a bodyguard and I'm mostly standing around, not an issue. If I have to bend and move, this shoulder holster might become an issue. I'm not really much of a shoulder holster kind of guy. I'm kind of big and I'm kind of hard to fit. The only other shoulder holster I have to really compare this to is my old Smith & Wesson, and I've always looked at this more of like a hunting rig. Carries that big frame, 44, that's 6-inch barrel, and the straps on it are like suspenders. they do have a little stretch. They do have a little give. It does allow you to bend and move. You know, and like I said, that's kind of one of the features I like about this old rig. And over the years, this Smith & Wesson elastic has kind of, it's not the way it used to be. It's shown its age. This old Smith & Wesson rig is still functional. And this Gunflower rig, like I said, if you're a bodyguard and you're standing, you're doing a lot of this. This might be a real nice rig for you. If you're looking to have something where you can bend and move, maybe look for something with more of those suspender straps. But it's very, very nicely made. Like I said, it fits that Glock perfectly. It is secure. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It secures your gun hidden. If I put a jacket over this, you'd never know. It's not gonna, you know, very, very little printing is gonna go on because it's gonna be in so close to your body. And a bigger guy like me, you know, your shoulders should be wider than your waist if you're a normal guy. So this is gonna hide underneath a sport coat. It's gonna hang right over this. But if you're looking for a nice shoulder rig, check out this Gunflower rig. I'll put a link in the description. But there you go. You got a nice shoulder holster from Gunflower.